July 21st, 1919, Comiskey Park. The air was thick with the aroma of hot dogs and fresh-cut grass and the collective hope of the White Sox faithful. Their team, perched atop the standings, was set to battle the New York Yankees in a doubleheader. The first game was a nail-biter. The Sox battled back from an early deficit. The crowd erupted as Dickie Kerr, a relief pitcher, steadied the ship after Lefty Williams' start. Then, in the bottom of the ninth, with the score tied at 6, Buck Weaver stepped up to the plate. With a decisive crack of the bat, his walk-off single sent Nemo Leibold home from third, securing a 7-6 victory. The excitement carried into the second game, which went into extra innings with the score deadlocked at 4. In the bottom of the 10th, Shano Collins became the hero, delivering a walk-off single that mirrored Weaver's earlier heroics, bringing Ray Schalk home. Incredibly, Dickie Kerr earned his second win of the day in relief. But as the second game unfolded, around the 4th inning, a different kind of drama began to capture the crowd's attention, one that would overshadow any baseball heroics. High above the ballpark, the Goodyear airship, the Wingfoot Express, was making its maiden voyage. Around 4 p.m., it drifted over Comiskey Park. Fans in the upper deck along the third baseline and in the left field grandstands craned their necks, watching the 150-foot airship glide effortlessly. However, the mood was about to take a terrifying turn. Spectators watched in horror as, without warning, the airship burst into flames. The Wingfoot Express began a horrifying, uncontrolled plunge towards the earth. The Inferno plummeted, crashing into the Illinois Trust and Savings Bank. A few attempted to parachute from the burning dirigible. Only the pilot and one of the mechanics would miraculously survive the fiery descent. In a chilling twist of fate, one of the mechanics on board shared the same nickname, Buck, and the same last name, Weaver, as the White Sox third baseman, Buck Weaver, who watched the unfolding catastrophe from his position on the field. Carl Weaver, the Blimp mechanic, tried to jump before impact, but his body crashed through the skylight of the bank, dying instantly as horrified bank employees witnessed the gruesome scene. Moments later, the burning Blimp followed, a downpour of flames and showering glass raining down on the workers who had just been going about their daily routines. The bank was plunged into nightmarish panic. 27 employees were injured, but by some incredible miracle, no one on the ground perished. The Chicago Tribune captured the collective shock the following morning. Nearly everyone at Comiskey Park witnessed the fate of the dirigible. Instead of celebrating their hard-fought victories, White Sox fans exited Comiskey Park in stunned silence, their minds still reeling from the horrific spectacle they had witnessed. The incident left an indelible mark not just on the fans and those at the crash site, but on the very future of air safety. Anton Cermak, then an alderman and future Chicago mayor, spearheaded a crusade for new laws prohibiting flights over populous areas. Dirigibles in the U.S. were mandated to use helium, replacing the highly ignitable hydrogen. 12 years later, the crash of the German dirigible Hindenburg, still fueled by hydrogen, would tragically echo the memories of that fateful day in Chicago, bringing back the horror for those who had witnessed the Wingfoot Express fall from the sky.